All right, you guys, I think I think I got the tech squared away. Holy cow, has it been a day trying to get my tech. You know, it's not just realtors trying to figure out kvCORE that have tech problems. It's little me in digital marketing. This is my thing. I've been doing this for years and I still have problems with tech. Anyway, we're going to just move forward because, I'm over it. We're going to talk about campaigns, kvCORE campaigns. What are campaigns? How do you make them? All that kind of stuff. So, we're going to just talk for a minute and then I'm going to go in and demo a few things and set you on the right path. Campaigns, very complicated. You don't want the long story. I'm going to give you the short story. If you'd like the long story, you can absolutely hit me up. You can email me. We can go offline, chat. I can sit down. We can book some time. It's just the options are endless. You're going to love campaigns. I would highly recommend you become a campaigns expert because it is kind of the bread and butter of kvCORE. All right, campaigns. What are campaigns? Let's start with that. Campaigns are a collection of templates. What the heck? What does that mean, Lori? Okay, great question. I'm glad you asked. So the way it works is a template is a message essentially. So it could be an email message or a text message, and a template will, um, sorry, a campaign will have a bunch of different templates in it. So you create all your templates and you bundle them up and you put them in a campaign, and then you tell the campaign how to start running. You turn it on, all sorts of other little tidbits, and then it's automated from that point on. So when conditions are met, then the templates send at the time that you tell it to send. Okay. Hopefully that logic makes sense, and you're wondering how the heck all this kind of comes together. All right, not to worry. What we're going to do is we're going to go in and look at some templates, and then I'm going to show you how to find the pre-built campaigns that kvCORE has already created for you. You may already have found them. How to add those to your my campaigns, how to tweak them. And this has nothing to do with what do you say, what's the email deliverability, all that. What I will do is link an article that kvCORE put together for you. It's actually Inside Real Estate. And it talks about email deliverability, how to create emails that aren't spam. Now, you could be creating awesome emails, wonderful content, super helpful, but as far as spam filters are concerned, they're spam because you're doing certain things in those emails, using certain words, using too many links, adding too many pictures, a lot of different things. So the internet's cranky, you guys. All right, now I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go into kvCORE and I'm going to show you the templates and pre-builts and all that kind of good stuff. All right, so here we go, jumping into kvCORE. This is let me close this. This is my dashboard. We're going to hover hover over, oh, there it is. Hover, hover over marketing and then click smart campaigns. Once we get to this page and it loads, what you're going to see across the top is your name. You're going to see a button that says My Campaigns, kvCORE Library, and Templates. Templates are where all the templates are. I know it kind of makes sense, but with all the different campaigns, like on this page, My Campaigns, there's 42. All of these campaigns have templates in them. All of those templates are behind here. So it just kind of all funnels into there. All right. Don't forget, a campaign is just a collection of templates. All right. So we're on the My Campaigns page, and we can scroll down. And what we see on this page is the name of the campaign here, who it's for, what the status is. And again, if you have not done the super basics on new account setup with um, contact status, hashtag, all that preliminary learning, you're going to want to stop right here. Don't go forward, don't pass go, don't collect $200. Go back to the intro training, the new account setup stuff, because you will be lost from here on if you don't already know all those things. What are hashtags? What do they do? What are contact status definitions? What does it mean to trigger things? All sorts of, basic things. Enough said. I don't want to waste your time. I just want to make it super productive for you. Okay. Also, on this chart, you're going to see who this campaign is designed for. Is it for a buyer, a seller, a renter? Who's it for? What channels? So that means, are we sending text messages, email messages? What are we sending? How many of those things are we sending? And then notice these toggles. Some are gray, some are blue. So if it's to the left and gray, that means it's off. If it's blue and to the right, then it's on. So if you don't want it to run, turn it off. I know that sounds obvious, but trust me, it's not that obvious. I've been a kvCORE coach for, well, actually for a very long time, but a full time for over 4 years. And it's not as intuitive as you would think for some folks. All right, so now you see what this My Campaigns tab is all about. Now we're going to click kvCORE Library. I want to show you what's in there. On this page, once it loads, what you're going to see are 37. See, it says 37 right here. 37 pre-built campaigns. These are the ones that Inside Real Estate has created for you. And in case you didn't know, Inside Real Estate is the company who created the product kvCORE. So they've created a bunch of pre-built campaigns. Let's talk about pre-built campaigns, shall we? So I will never say don't use them, but what I will say is don't use them unless you cannot figure anything out. Okay, so I'm kidding, but what I mean is the pre-built campaigns are better than nothing, but they're sterile. They don't express your personality, your vibe, your market, your expertise, your anything. It sounds like not you. So don't use them. Use them as a model and create your voice within them, perhaps. So you make some modifications to the content to make it sound like you. And if you don't know what that means, then stop right here and go back and kind of learn some more marketing basics. Like branding and the super basics. You guys, I don't know if you realize this or not, but as real estate agents, you're not house sellers, you are marketers. Okay, what are you marketing? Does anybody know what you're marketing? You're marketing you. You're not marketing a house, you're marketing you. Why do people want to use you? What do they like about you? All those kinds of things. Are you helpful? Are you entertaining? Are you cranky? Are you, what are you? That's what you are selling. It's not houses. Hey, sales 101 stuff. Go back and attend to that. If you don't know like words to use and the types of things to say in your campaigns, your emails, and your text messages. So that's super beginning stuff. Moving forward, we're also pretending that you know all the right things to say, or you have a pretty good idea and you can kind of wing it as we go along, type of thing. So when you're on this page, the kvCORE Library tab, you can do a couple things. You can click right here, the name of the campaign, to kind of open it up and look at it and see if you like it. If you want to use it, there's a few things that you'll need to do. First, this is called Buyer Nurture Dash 1 Year Campaign. You're going to click Add to My Library. Okay, now that it's been added, you're going to go to your library, which is My Campaigns right here. And we're going to look for that campaign that we just added. So it's called Buyer Nurture 1 Year. There it is right here. And let's open it up. All right. So what do you see on this screen? Ouch. Oh, that was my knee. What you see on this page, this box here on the left, the name of the campaign. You can click edit and edit a bunch of things in this box. It applies to, that means who's going to get this campaign. When does it start? So campaigns have start triggers, things that trigger the campaign to start. Hashtag, status, a variety of different things. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Who's created it? On this page, it would be me. Will it always run no matter what other campaigns are already being sent to that particular contact? The answer is no. In this case, we can edit that. Over here in this middle block, what do you see? Campaign active right now. Is this campaign turned on or off? It is turned off. 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 Which means no matter how awesome you make it, it's not going to run. So you have to make your edits, create your start trigger over here, and turn it on in order for it to run. Your history on your modifications to this campaign are right here. All the actions in this campaign, so all the different templates. So as you can see, there's lots of email templates, and it shows you right here in this column when those things go out. So it looks like every week ish, give or take. And then here's the topic, who it's from, the agent, who it's to, the contact. And what you can do is click the remove if you want to remove this action, or click the edit button if you want to edit the action. Once you do that, it kind of opens up right here like this, and you can make any edits that you need, click save change and move on. But before we get into anything like that, or move past that, I kind of want to walk through what you're seeing on this screen now. So since we clicked edit and this opened up, what do we see? Right here we see, whoops, we see the name of the template for this email. And it's nurture dash motivated, I don't know, something sellers or something like that. So what you can do is you can go over to templates and search it best you can. You can also see the subject line of the emails right here. Since this says new advanced template, this is a basic template that we're looking at. But if you click new advanced template, then what you're going to be able to do is create a fancier templated email, which will allow you to insert graphics and videos and all sorts of things. But don't forget, never, ever, ever forget, always consult with the email deliverability article, because if you're putting a bunch of awesome stuff in an email but spam filters are going to think it's spam, don't do it. Okay, be careful the words that you use too. So like free this or that, like free service, free bonus, or other types of words that are in that article. It kind of goes into it. If you put too many of that type of thing in your emails will end up in the spam folder. So make sure you check out that article. Okay, have I said it enough times? All right, you can modify the content of your email right here. You can use any of these things over here. You can change the name of the action, which is how to find motivated sellers. You can do how to find motivated and tired sellers. I'm just kidding. Just showing you that you can just edit it just like that. Okay. You can change when the email will be sent right here. You can send it immediately. This one is set to be sent on day 7. So if you want to change that, just click right there, just like that, and pick the new one. Okay. I'll just put it back on 7 and click save. All right. And anytime you click an edit button, you're going to get that to open up, and you'll be able to do the same thing. Okay. You make all your changes. Once all your different actions are modified, and it's going to be the same thing with a text template, you're going to either click remove or edit. When you click edit for a text template, this is what it looks like. Here's the name of the text template. Notice there are mail merge tags and other content here, the name of the action, just checking in. And yes, you can use the same template in various different campaigns all at the same time. So just because it's in this campaign doesn't mean that it can't also be in another campaign. Okay, and then you decide when to run it. And we are pretending that we've gone through all of these, we've modified it, everything's good to go. Click the campaign active. Yes. So now it's turned on, but notice there's no start trigger. How is this campaign going to start running? Of course, you can manually add it. So let's do, I opened up, in case you didn't see that, I clicked this edit button. I opened this up and there's no start triggers. And I'm going to click next and next. And on this page, I can rename the campaign. I can call it manual added buyer nurture 1 year. Okay, so now I know exactly what that is. That means I have to manually add it to whichever contact or groups of contacts that I want to add it to. And it's for buyers and it'll last for a year. Okay, and then once I make all my changes, I can click finish and notice right here the modification shows up here. Now I could also decide that I will make this campaign run automatically for anybody who is assigned the hashtag buyer. How do you do that? Okay, there's lots of ways that you will be able to go into your contacts, and we'll do that next, and assign that hashtag. Once you trigger this campaign with that hashtag, then every contact that comes into your platform after that's assigned that hashtag buyer, well, this will automatically start to run. So if you're kind of wondering what the heck did you just say, stop the video, rewind and listen again, because that is the key to the brilliance of campaigns. Okay, I'm going to keep moving on. So again, pause, rewind, re-listen. Triggering campaigns with a hashtag or a status will enable you to start them running for your contacts automatically. All right, so I'm going to show you how to set the start trigger to the hashtag buyer. So we're going to click this edit button right here. On this, it says start campaign when hashtag is, click that. This pops out, type buyer, not hashtag buyer, just buyer. Select it from the drop down and go through all the nexts until you get to the finish. Click finish. Notice it says starts when hashtag is buyer. So now, because I've created that start trigger, the campaign is on and we're pretending that the campaign actions are all set up and everything's modified to my heart's content. Any contact from this moment on who either comes into my platform or I assign the hashtag buyer manually, or they're automatically assigned the hashtag buyer, this campaign will start to run for that particular contact. So let's go over to your smart CRM and I'm going to show you how to mass add the hashtag buyer. What's going to happen when I do that is they will be able, let me just go ahead and click the hamburger, go to smart CRM, and these are my contacts. So what I can do is select all the folks that I want to more actions, add hashtag right here. I can either add the hashtag buyer, or the other thing that I can do is under more actions, click it um, and add a campaign. Let's see, where is it? Add campaign. There it is. Okay, but let's say I have 11,000 people in my smart CRM and I painstakingly go through my contacts and find all the people that are buyers. Okay, so I've got a pretty good idea of who they are. I know it's 11,000. Maybe that's a dumb example number. Let's pick 1,000. It's more doable, right? And I go through and I search for people and I find them. Let's say this person is a buyer. So what I can do is, let me deselect. I can go to this person and select maybe this person is a buyer and this person's a buyer. I am going to find all my buyers, select them, add hashtag, which would be buyer, just like this, and then click update tags. Now, I'm not actually going to do that because those people are not buyers, but we're going to pretend that I just did that. So now that I've identified all of my buyers with the hashtag buyer, I'm going to search all those people because it's not all of the people in my smart CRM. It's only some of the people. So I want to get those some of the people onto my um, screen. I couldn't think of what it was called. You're going to click search. And since I want to search by hashtag, I'm going to use the hashtag symbol and buyer. And I'm not going to get any results because I don't have, oh, look at, I do have one. Okay, now I have, whether it's just this one guy or, 1100 or whatever it is on my screen, I can do select all. These are all buyers. I can add the campaign, which is called manual. There it is, manually added buyer nurture. Click add campaign and I'm good to go. Moving forward, there are automations that will assign hashtags to people as they come into the platform. And there's a ton of different things. But if you've got the concept so far, we're going to stop there. And I'm not going to list all those different things right now. All right. Going back to hamburger marketing, smart campaigns. All right. All your campaigns are in here. Your pre built campaigns are in here. And your templates are all for all the different campaigns are in here. Now, let's say you want to create an original brand spanking new, not pre-built, just original campaign. Let's say it's about cats, shall we? What you're going to want to do is create a campaign by clicking add campaign right here over on the right. Click that. And I am going to not use a start trigger yet. Okay, I'm still going to think I'm probably going to use the hashtag cats, but so I'm going to click next. I'm going to go all the way through. I'm going to click all. Next, I'm going to call this, let's see, cats campaign. And I'm going to type in my description. And I'm going to keep going. Click next. And finish. All right, so after the page finishes doing its thing, I'm actually going to refresh the page because sometimes when you're working quickly, kvCORE doesn't catch up. All right. All right, do you see it on my screen? It says cats campaign right here. So I'm going to click it and I'm going to open it up and you'll see what's inside. So you see the name of the campaign here, the description. You see that it applies to all types of contacts, buyers, sellers, renters, whatever. There's no start trigger. I made it. It will always run even if a particular contact that is getting assigned to this campaign already has 4 other campaigns running for them. So you want to be thinking about what everybody's getting. It is turned off at the moment. Here are the modification history items over here, and there are no actions. So nothing's going to happen yet. Okay, so let's add an action. So I can click add action and select any one of these. Let's say email. I click that and I fill out the form and click save changes. But to be honest with you, what I prefer to do is go over to templates and just batch create a bunch of templates. And I'll show you how to do that. So this might be a good thing where you have a copy paste situation from some other email, drip email that you already have, and you're just going to copy and paste into templates. Okay, this is a great scenario for that. All right, you're going to click templates right there, just like that. You're going to click over here, add template, email template, because I'm going to make one email template and one text template. I'm going to call this cat campaign day 1. Whatever. Subject line is whatever I'm going to type it out to be, and then the body of the email, and I want to include my signature. That's done. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, highlight and copy, click add template. So that's one email template that I've just made. Now I want to make a text template just so I can show you. Click add template, click text template. Okay, template name, cat campaign day one text. And then here's the text content that I'm going to send out, and then click add. Excuse me, add template. So I've created one email and one text template. So I want to go back and put those into my campaign. So imagine you just created 30 templates. You did copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. 30 times you have 30 templates to add. Once you have created those templates, you're going to go back into my campaigns and find the campaign that you're going to put those templates into. So for me, it's right here. Cat's campaign, open that up again. You see there's still no campaign actions. Even though I created those two templates, it's okay, because I'm going to show you that you're going to click add action. We're going to add the email template. I'm going to paste because I copied that when I was on the previous page. You can also make notes on a little scrap piece of paper. It will autofill. So far, so good. I need to go over here and I'm going to paste that same template name here, cat campaign day one, and I'm going to just type email. It's going to be from me, the agent. It's going to go to the contact and it's going to run immediately. So that means as soon as this campaign is assigned to somebody, they're going to get this email. That's what that means. Click Save Changes. All right, so now we just added it. We added that action, but you're not seeing it. So I'm going to refresh the page and show you. It's in there. There it is. I told you kvCORE doesn't keep up so well. It's a little bit slow, but at the same time, I'm really fast because I've been using kvCORE forever. Help. All right, so I also created that text template. So I'm going to click add action and text. And the template is right there, auto populates. I'm going to name the action. It's cat campaign day one text. It's from the agent, me to the contact, and I want it to run, let's say on day one, not immediately, but day one. So that means a day after that email campaign, that email template gets sent. And then click save. All right, so I added it, but it's not showing. I'm going to hit the refresh. Hello. Let's try this again. Sometimes kvCORE is really slow. Yeah, it's not showing up. All right, let me add it again. Maybe something went wrong. That happens. Paste. There it is. Auto populate. From the agent to the contact, day one. So before I hit the save button, guys, what I want to recommend to you is that you work in chunks of time. I am whizzing through this and I might even be giving you a headache or turning your brains to jello. But I'm putting this in a video because I know darn tootin' well that you're going to need to hear some of this over and over and over again. So you as the virtual learner will be able to hit the pause button, back it up 30 seconds, whatever you need to do. You're going to have the documentation of how to do all these things at your fingertips for 24/7 access. So with all that said, work in chunks. 10-15 minute chunks, and then get up and go do something else, because you will get absolutely stir crazy if you keep on with kvCORing for too long. Your brains will melt and ooze out of your ear. So do you see how I added it a second time because I refreshed the page multiple times and it didn't show up? but I gave it an extra minute through the process of adding it yet again, and there it is. So I'm going to just hit remove. So now I've got that email text, or the email template, and the text template, and you can see at a glance what things are. You can see that there's no start trigger, so that means I need to manually assign this campaign to a contact whenever I want to do that. And I'm going to show you that next. But before I do that, I want to show you the one last thing that we have to do in order for this campaign to start sending. We have to turn it on. Now that it's turned on, I can go over to my Smart CRM, find the contact that I want to add this campaign to, and I'll show you how to do that. Smart CRM. We'll wait for the page to load. There we go. John Doe. Let's open up John Doe. So this is John Doe's contact record. And if John Doe doesn't have an email and a mobile phone in his contact record, then he's not going to get whichever message he can't get, because I don't have either the email or the mobile number. So you could search for contacts with both an email address and a mobile address and send it to that people. I'll show you how to do a search filter in just 1 second, but we're going to pretend that even though he doesn't, there's no phone, we're going to pretend this is a dummy, but we're going to pretend that he's got both. And we're going to go over here to the column on the right. Here it is, to active campaigns, click add. And right here, we're going to look for the cat campaign. That's right. We're working on cat campaign. Where is that? I don't see it. Do you? All right. Let me refresh the page. Refresh. Sometimes kvCORE is just really slow. So we'll open up John Doe again. And there we go. We'll go over here to the active campaigns, click add, see if cat campaign's in there. There it is, cat's campaign right there. Select that. Once I hit the add button, then the campaign has been assigned to this particular contact. But since there's no phone number, this contact is not going to get that text. The contact will only get the email. Okay. Now, to find out who is in your Smart CRM that you could assign the cat's campaign to, because you need everybody with an email and a mobile number, you're going to create a search filter. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to, for under agents sign, type your name. There I am. Okay. So what I've done so far is I've got all my contacts on my screen. Now I need to know for contact details, I need to know who has a phone and who has an email. There we go. And then click view results. So my kvCORE is a dummy account, which means I'm a dummy. Okay, well, I probably am, but I'm not in sales, so I don't use kvCORE for sales. So that's why I don't have any contacts in here. It's all just bogus stuff, so I can show you guys stuff. So let's see. Is this going to hurry up and finish loading? Please, oh please. Okay, awesome. So I have 71 contacts. Let me do 250. There we go. Now I got them all on the same page. I have 71 contacts with, let me double check. Emails and phones. Yep. Okay. All right. So now when this page loads, it will have all my contacts with email and phone. And I don't know why this person, because you can see he doesn't have a phone number, but why is he showing up on the list? Let me look at this again. Okay, contact details. Has phone, has email, view results, show, let's do show all filters. Okay. I've never seen this not work right, you guys, but for whatever reason, this person's shown up. All right. Well, whatever everybody else, it looks like, has an email and a phone. So I can do select all. I can do more actions and add campaign, cats campaign. There it is. And then click add campaign, which I'm not going to do right now. But your step is going to be to create your campaign. So all your templates, put them in a campaign. Figure out how you want to trigger that campaign or make that campaign start. And in my case, I used hashtag. I would highly recommend using hashtags for things. So you want to trigger the campaign with a hashtag. Then you're going to make sure that all your contacts that you want to receive such a campaign are assigned that hashtag. Once you assign that hashtag to all those people, you're going to search for that hashtag and assign that cats campaign to everybody that shows up because you searched by hashtag. Now, automations that you create from here on that automatically assign the hashtag, and there's lots of ways, lots of ways, but we're keeping this as quick as possible. All the people that automatically are assigned that hashtag will automatically be put onto that campaign. You don't have to add it to anybody, it's just automated. All right, you guys, I threw a lot at you really fast. I am super able to sit down with you on a one-on-one Zoom and go through all this stuff. I've got stuff that you can click on to get more info, resources, all that kind of good stuff. Let me know how I can help. Email me, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for coming along. I guess I will talk at y'all later. All right. Have a good day. I don't know how to turn this off. Here we go.